This went about as well as you'd expect. So I had to call upon the Perk wheel once again.
Time trial pass awarded. Congratulations.
Free race. Winning this will disable the attempt counter in the next race, meaning none will be used at all. Hence the name free race. This will make failures less costly in a wise case scenario. While on that subject, pucks cannot be won when a free race is active. If you fail, you fail, but the defeat won't be as problematic, so to speak.
I had a very bad feeling about this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Didn't need that, that's for sure. Launching that rocket felt like a knee-jerk reaction. As if getting through here in one piece wasn't challenging enough. Did you see the speed at which I chased that guy down? Looked like this was gonna be a lucky break. Just when I thought I lost him. That's a first-class fuck-up, which sadly sealed my fate.
3, 2, 1, go!
A slight improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. Thanks to that fucking cow, my good start didn't last very long. That was stupid of me. I think I need a counter for all the hair close moments I've had. This gave me something to smile about. For a split second, I had eyes on the prize back there. And now I had something to be pissed off about. This guy was really asking for it. He got it big time. Not on my watch. He picked the wrong time to become a problem. At least he made this run more interesting. That was a kick in the nuts I didn't want. I was making rapid progress. Just had to keep it up and hope things work out. This just kept getting better all the time. One lap in and half the pack was behind me, but once again the usual pattern repeated itself. An accurate summation of how well this was going. I wasn't about to put up with that sort of shit for longer than I have to. I only just managed to steer clear. I was worried for a second. The lack of progress and the guy behind me trying to stir up trouble were cause for concern. Now this was looking promising, just not promising enough. Same old, same old. At least I'm smart enough to learn my lesson if need be. In my head, that made sense. That made sense as well now that I think about it. Finally landed the hit at point-blank range and secured 5th. Under most circumstances my climb would come to an end here. But there was some good news and some bad news. Good news, managed to reach 4th again. Bad news, see for yourself. You don't think you were gonna get away with trying that crap again. This was getting really good. Okay, something like this was to be expected, but this was fixable. Believing I'd ditched the rabble behind me, I became a man on a mission. This time around, that was my fault. Had 3rd again, and I was determined not to make any more mistakes. For a split second, it looked like my luck was holding out and then some. It didn't look like I was going to see second again anytime soon, and I was right. Silverstream isn't really challenging anymore, just annoying. This would either be interesting or irritating.
3, 2, 1, go!
This looked just as good as most of my previous runs on Firestar, and that made me worried. Maybe I still had a fighting chance, I thought to myself.
3, 2, 1, go!
I was just crossing my fingers, hoping for something. This run was going straight down the toilet so far. I was able to keep 6 secure, but thanks to earlier inconveniences, it took most of the remainder of the race to reach 5th, and that's how this run ended.
3, 2, 1, go!
Shockwave. Missile.
Only a matter of time. I've been quite lucky with this recently. Nonetheless, I braced for impact, only to breathe a sigh of relief. I thought that turbo would have done more. That was until I realized I'd used it on a slight downward slope. There was still time. I set off in a desperate attempt to reach and claim 3rd. Wanted to save that for something more significant. I was getting worried again.
Hi.
Things just got interesting. Now it was on.
Goodbye.
Saw an opportunity and I seized it. I was starting to get really tired of certain routines. I felt good about my chances.
3, 2, 1, go!
That start was almost perfect. It's only in sections like that where the Firestar ships start to come into their own. They're unmatched in terms of maneuverability, at least in this game. Hardly a marksman shot, but it didn't matter. I got what I wanted. What a great first lap, but it left me yearning for more. I eagerly set off to see if I could go all the way. I'm surprised how quickly that took me. Didn't matter. Second was mine, and I had plans for the one at the front of the pack. How many shockwaves are being fired at me in this race? My yearning had been satisfied, but I couldn't enjoy the moment just yet. I probably should have kept hold of that, just in case. On one hand, the same could be said for that rocket, but on the other hand, it could be argued that there wasn't much point. I found that rather enjoyable. This was a coin toss as far as the outcome was concerned.
3, 2, 1, go!
What went wrong there? I was below the stall point. I'm not even going to acknowledge that. There was no escaping it. Lost the chance to be more practical with those mines. Easiest way to make any progress is to tackle the corners here as close as possible. At the time, I was of two minds. I was climbing, but would said climb be brought to a halt for one reason or another? Again, I couldn't get away, so I just had to brace for impact. Suddenly, this didn't feel like I was fucked. I could still do this. Confident I had fourth secured, I was just praying my luck held out. What I wanted was now only just in view. There was no room for error now. I had a feeling this wasn't going to be easy. In shields we trust. At least I had more room to move out of the way this time. If I didn't have that shield earlier, this would have become a lot more bothersome. It was always something. Now I had to focus on getting some serious distance. Getting said distance was clearly going to be more difficult than I thought. And just for giggles, That felt difficult but not impossible. It's only on Rapier class when things at Altima 7 become less boring and predictable. Thanks to that shit, I couldn't make the most out of that start. Quite a few good opportunities around here to use that turbo, but I had to save it for something else. Ensuring I didn't fall behind on that drop like I normally do. I finally had a good opening. This was getting really messy. I was getting pissed off in record time. I needed to put the hammer right down, something the Pfizer ship's lack of oomph can make an absolute nightmare. That guy just sudded right off. Things were starting to fall apart again. Not even a moment to catch my breath. These fuckers and their minds. Best opportunity, one had to walk away from this with something that I wasn't expecting. At least I kept things somewhat under control. Couldn't enjoy a simple cruise to the finish once I had third. I get third, lose it, get it again, lose it again. It was like fucking clockwork. Things were going straight to shit now. I was so close.
3, 2, 1,
Last damn thing I needed. That was an almost perfect shot. At this rate, it looked like I'd be lucky to just finish in 7th. Sophia de la Rent, it was beginning to get on my nose a bit. My attempt at salvaging this mess wasn't going well so far. I needed to get my hand rather dainty if I wanted to see any good results. I had a shield. I didn't need to move to the side and risk crashing to avoid those mines. In hindsight, not a smart move. Reaching third seemed hopeless, but I had to go for it. Right as I was prepared to accept my fate, now I needed to get close and choose my moment. That was nicely done. This made me mad. So close I could almost touch it. That certainly didn't raise the spirits. Whatever I was trying to do here obviously didn't work. I really wanted to shake those two off as fast as possible. It's a pain in the ass trying to get that last turn right when someone's in the way. How the hell did one nudge send the one in fifth so far ahead of me? It was just non-stop problems. Now it looked like I was getting somewhere, but the results of the previous runs gave me good reason to be worried. For something that's supposed to help me, the shockwave seems to do the opposite more often than not. I had to do everything I could to make sure I wasn't robbed of this. Because of that shit, I lost my chance to save that turbo for later.
Rocket. Missile.
At this point, I was crossing my fingers. This was no snooze fest, I can say that much. It was only a matter of time before I came face to face with this.
3, 2, 1, go!
I'm surprised I was able to keep things under control back there. It looked like I was going to crash at any second. Stupid? Yes, but I needed to make a quick recovery or I was screwed. Pyrex and Arridos do not mix well. It's not like this ship isn't hard enough to control already. Shockwaves just make it even worse. Fucking typical. I know Kyrex ships are powerful, but what in the actual fuck? I sent those two flying, literally. In straight sections, the teams with the heaviest ships start to come into their own. That put a damper on things. Not a good first run, if I'm honest. I was getting rather frustrated with this so far. In fairness, I thought I could get that guy before the Terran. For a split second, I thought I was fucked. Given my history with Paul Jackson, I wanted to get as far away from him as possible once I overtook him. I can't help but gush over how cleanly I got through that corner series back there. What a twat. This run was heading south fast. It was now Daniel Chang who was becoming the source of all my problems. It was now time to get the fuck out of Dodge. Given everything that's taken place on this run, I was not confident about the outcome. Needed to wait for the right moment to strike. Why did I think that would do anything useful? I was just spraying and praying. This wasn't getting any better. See, method to madness. Thank God for the corners on this track split. I thought I was a goner. I could have saved those mines for more practical use. I couldn't make a comment either way on this so far, given my luck. Well, that did a whole lot of nothing, but that was my own fault for firing that while on a downward slope, which means more than you think when projectile weapons are involved. the control I was showing around here. It looked like I was starting to get the hang of things. One lap to go and a lot more needed to be done. The odds were not in my favor, but I went for it anyway. This little development threw me off guard. I felt more optimistic about this now. No sign of third for a while. This was the closest I got into the top 3, so I was pleased with that. I just hoped this would mean something. Now this was a bit more like it. I hate it when the elation is short-lived. I thought I was clear of that. Every fucking time I try to get ahead, someone's just got to knock me down. Have a taste of your own medicine, bitch. Just when I had a clear line, I find some way to screw it up. I really do need to work on my aim. One of the few times spraying and praying got me somewhere. Coming through, don't mind me. There was a higher chance of victory this time. I had to focus and give this all I had. Don't think you're getting away with trying that, motherfucker. This was becoming an issue. My priority was being spent on the wrong person, and that was pissing me off. A missile or rocket would have been more useful. Well, it's better than stalling. I didn't really have a choice. It was now or never. Seeing the 1 in 5th earlier than usual replaced my frustration with determination. If I played my cards right, this would be the one. This was getting more promising with each passing moment. Upon seeing third, there were a few options. I think I went for the most ballsy option, and the result was better than I could have imagined. This wasn't good. Had to do something to close the gap. Anastasia Churavarsky had been working my nerves a lot in the last few runs. How the hell did I miss that? That seemed like a sure thing. My hard work was starting to pay off, but I needed to go on defense. I couldn't think about going all the way. That's why I couldn't think about trying to go after first. I already had enough to worry about. Truth be told, this wasn't bothering me as much as you'd expect. It was further persistence from the people behind me that I was worried about. Getting real tired of this shit. That was a pain in the ass, but not as much as my visits here with other teams, certain teams in particular. I felt confident enough about the odds. It's been getting to a point where crap like that isn't as infuriating as it used to be. Now this was what I wanted to see. Yeah, get your dumbass out the way. I knew that nudge wouldn't be enough to keep him at bay. Things were happening that I wasn't a fan of. Third was now in range. Now I needed a good opportunity to pounce. If Fucking up that last corner had ugly consequences. I wasn't expecting to land that. Talk about one hell of a gamble. Enjoyable as always, all things considered. Went in expecting a challenge. Got a landslide victory. Nothing interesting happened. The outcome felt like a coin toss.
3, 2, 1, go!
Everything was going perfectly up until that point. If I didn't screw that up, I would have been in the best position of having half the pack cleared by the end of lap 1. That was almost textbook. I wasn't liking the direction this was going. Persistent cow. This time I wanted to keep third by any means, so I put the hammer down in an attempt to get some distance. Third was nice, but this was nicer. If there's one thing Karbonis 5 Rapier has told me, it's always prepare for the worst. That was nowhere near as bad as I was expecting. See my previous visits here on Rapier to understand what I'm talking about.
Write-off unlocked.
The perk wheel has been updated for the last time to include the newly unlocked write-off perk.
I got nothing.
3, 2, 1, go!
That was close. Not hair close, but close. I should have known that would happen. It was shades of Rapier class for some reason. I just couldn't seem to catch a damn break. That shot was impeccable. My troubles were clearly far from over. At this rate, victory felt like a pipe dream. You could not begin to imagine just how pissed off this was making me. Had to be as smart with those minds as I possibly could. I didn't want any more shit from the people behind me. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. Maybe I wasn't so fucked after all. Two botched shots cost me the race. Best start I could have hoped for. Would it mean something though? So far, this was miles better than the previous run. I should have waited until the long straight section to use that. When a missile needs shaking off, this section rarely lets me down. I put an end to that before it had a chance to get any worse. I couldn't get enough of this. A shockwave was on hand, ready for anyone who dared to get in the way. In my opinion, this was a good trade. To anyone wondering why I randomly fire weapons sometimes, I can't drop them, so I have to use them to get rid of them. I was on high alert, just like always whenever I'm in the lead. From getting bogged down with bullshit to winning by a landslide, roller coaster of emotions. I was fired up and ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, that was smart now, wasn't it? That was risky as fuck, but I didn't have a choice. Now that's a Silverstream lap for the books, but now I had to choose, keep third secure or keep on climbing. I tried to do both, succeeded with one, failed with the other. That first lap was the only significant event that took place. I wasn't sure either way with this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
Was hoping that would have been cleaner, but beggars can't be choosers. Already I was getting annoyed with this. I was climbing at an average pace. I couldn't really say much about the outlook just yet. I knew I was due some shit like that at some point. Missiles causing opponents to crash into me was becoming the running theme as far as this race was concerned. My impatience was doing me no favors. And just to help me get fourth secured. I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity to snatch third. I normally expect this from Arridos for Rapier. That's not to say it doesn't happen on Arridos for Venom. It does, just not as frequently. My climb wasn't getting abruptly halted just yet. I would have thought that Shockwave would have allowed me to leave Paul Jackson in the dust. Its effects are more noticeable in technical areas. That trap would make short work of anyone who got any funny ideas. I didn't have high hopes about reaching first, so I went on defense and hoped for a nice cruise to the finish line. Can't argue with good results. I didn't even know if this one was worth showing. The end result was the same. It just took me a bit longer, that's all. Only differences were the end result and how long it took me to get there. I'd never been happier to see Firestar since I started this. Don't get used to me saying that. You'll never hear it again. Alternating between Silverstream and Arridos 4 was getting a bit annoying.
3, 2, 1, go!
Not how I wanted to start things off. What an absolute tusser. One of the few times I really wanted a missile. The twat mucked up my racing line, and any remote chance of success. Payback was definitely in order. I was not a fan of hearing missile over and over again. I had too much to think about already. This was a fucking disaster so far. I was near enough constantly on edge. That nudge didn't work out well for you, did it? That's a first-class fuck-up. Managed to reach 5th despite what I had to put up with so far, but I had doubts about seeing 4th or the top 3. Well, this caught my attention. Ain't that just the dog's bollocks?
3, 2, 1, go! Missile.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. This was doable, I thought to myself.
3, 2, 1, go!
Fourth wind awarded.
This was all that stood between me and kissing Arridos for Rapier goodbye forever. I'd had it up to here with all the bullshit. I had some measure of success here recently. I entered this with determination unheard of until this point. I was ready for anything. Well, so much for that.
Mid-pack clearance awarded.
3, 2, 1.
Congratulations.
I had this in the bag, crossing fingers at least.
3, 2, 1, go!
This had started off the same as many other Firestar visits had, and that made me worried. First lap was good, rest of the race was shit.
3, 2, 1, go!
One of the few times someone successfully hit me with a rocket. Again, solid first lap, but the same old worry of fifth being the highest I'd get was in the back of my head again. This was a delightful surprise. If I could reach fourth, then maybe I still had a chance. I rest my case. My worries have been replaced with determination. I needed to make sure this turn of events didn't go sour, so I needed to go on defense, but there wasn't much point. I will not miss Firestar when this is over. I've been fucking dreading this one. I did several prototypes of the WipEout Gauntlet before settling on a final version. The first prototype was 100 attempts instead of 50, and there was no fail cap. The second prototype kept the 100 attempts but introduced a fail cap at 20 instead of 10. It was during the second prototype filming process that I came face to face with this. After 20 attempts, I had no luck. It was my first bane before Arridos for Rapier came into the picture. On one hand, I was worried history would repeat itself. On the other hand, things have changed. I've had more practice and gotten more experience since then, so I set off in good spirits.
3, 2, 1, go!
I knew it wouldn't take much for things to start going to shit. Kyrex ships have power in more ways than one. That was fucking risky and I shouldn't have done that. I'm just glad nothing went wrong. The door was getting repeatedly slammed on me. I just couldn't get ahead and it was pissing me off. I wasn't allowed to relax at all. Trying to find an opening here was a lot trickier than you'd think. This wasn't getting any easier. Well, that didn't go as planned. That hurt my chances of success. It was always fucking something. Why? Why did I think that would work? That's what I call sticking it to the opposition. Again, I was having that opening problem. Given how quickly things were falling apart, I did not have high hopes about the outcome. What the hell went wrong that time? That was smart now, wasn't it? Certain people were starting to work my nerves a bit. This just wasn't my race so far. I was getting a little tired of this. Every little slip, I got severely punished for it. Even the game's physics system was against me. Just when I thought I'd be able to finish in a position higher than 7th. I couldn't put the frustration into words. I was beyond pissed off with this. Three for 3. What a load of steaming, stinking shit. It looked like the same shit from before was following me into this run. That certainly didn't help. A bit risky, but I didn't want to take any chances. My blood was starting to boil again. This was now starting to look good. I did not want this to be for nothing, nor did I want to lose what I'd gained. So I kicked things into high gear. I knew a scrap was coming to keep 4th secure. The lack of control was becoming a problem. I completely lost sight of 3rd. The one in 3rd appeared to have sodded right off. This was getting concerning. Wonder what that was. One of the few times I wished I didn't have a shield active. I can't get over how narrow that victory was. I had a very bad feeling about this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, that put him in his place. With a missile on hand, I set off in pursuit of the rest of the pack, but my efforts were in vain once again. Absolute fucking donkey crap.
3, 2, 1, go!
Missile. Missile. Mine.
And that was the end of that. That whole fiasco was nuts. The amount of progress I was able to make. I thought the good times would keep on coming, and that my luck would never run out, and that made it sting like hell when the odds finally caught up with me. But overall, I was very pleased with the results. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end, by the way. Now I'm sure you understand why this episode was a three-parter. I'd also like to hope this was worth the wait. I wanted to make sure this didn't disappoint. But if you're here at this point, that tells me all I need to know. Thanks again so much for watching. The journey isn't over yet. I'd say we're in the final stretch. We'll just have to see what's around the corner. See you next time.